ऑन आहे.
गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरु देवो महेश्वरा गुरु साक्षात परब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः. A guru is Brahma who creates knowledge. Guru is Vishnu who sustains the knowledge. And Guru is Shiva who destroys the darkness of ignorance. A very good evening to one and all present here. My name is Nidhi Pandey and today we are here to celebrate and honor the noblest profession in the world. Before we begin, I would like to welcome our principal, Dr. Anushri Lokur ma'am, Vice Principal, Dr. Manish Hatil, Vice Principal, Dr. Varsha Shukla, Vice Principal of Junior College, Dr. Indira Mangaonkar. I would also like to welcome all our faculty members, non-staff members, and the students watching us from the YouTube live stream. This is the first cultural event of 2021. And I would like to welcome our new chairperson of RSC VPM for the academic year 21-22, Mrs. Shilpa Neve, to enlighten us with her words. Ma'am, please.
थँक यू निधी. आवाज येतोय ना माझा?
Yes, ma'am.
आपल्या महाविद्यालयाच्या प्राचार्य डॉक्टर अनुश्री लोकूर मॅडम, उपप्राचार्य डॉक्टर वर्षा शुक्ल मॅडम, उपप्राचार्य डॉक्टर मनीष हाटे सर, कनिष्ठ महाविद्यालयाच्या म्हणजे ज्युनियर कॉलेजच्या उपप्राचार्य डॉक्टर इंदिरा माणगावकर मॅडम, कॉलेजमधले महाविद्यालयामधले माझे सगळे सहकारी शिक्षक जे इथे या शिक्षक दिनाच्या कार्यक्रमासाठी आवर्जून उपस्थित आहेत, शिक्षकेतर कर्मचारी जे या ठिकाणी उपस्थित आहेत आणि सगळे विद्यार्थी ज्याच्यामध्ये RSC चे व्हॉलेंटियर्स पण आहेत आणि इतरही विद्यार्थी जे YouTube वरून हा कार्यक्रम पाहण्यासाठी जॉईन झालेले आहेत. काही ठिकाणी काही जणांचे पालक सुद्धा कदाचित हा कार्यक्रम पाहत असतील, त्यामुळे मी या सगळ्यांचं रुईया स्टुडंट्स काउन्सिल विद्यार्थी प्रतिनिधी मंडळ यांच्या वतीने मी हार्दिक स्वागत करते. RSC VPM चेअरपर्सन या नात्याने आज हा पहिला कार्यक्रम या ठिकाणी मी आयोजित केलेला आहे आणि तो आता लवकरच आपल्या पुढे सादर होतो आहे. याचा खूप आनंद मी या ठिकाणी व्यक्त करते आणि मला ही संधी दिली याबद्दल आपल्या महाविद्यालयाच्या प्राचार्य आणि उपप्राचार्य यांचे मी मनपूर्वक आभार मानते. खरं तर रुईया महाविद्यालयामध्ये ज्या काही गेली कित्येक वर्ष सातत्याने काही उत्तम परंपरा ज्या सुरू आहेत आवर्जून, त्याच्यामध्ये एक शिक्षक दिनाचा कार्यक्रम साजरा करण्याची, VPM कडून साजरा होण्याची परंपरा एक महत्वपूर्ण अशी परंपरा आहे. आणि मी स्वतः रुईया महाविद्यालयाच्या ऑडिटोरियम मध्ये बसून कितीतरी उत्तम असे शिक्षक दिनाचे कार्यक्रम बघितलेले आहेत आणि आज ती परंपरा पुढे चालवायची संधी मला मिळालेली आहे या शैक्षणिक वर्षामध्ये आणि म्हणून मी पुन्हा एकदा त्याबद्दल विशेष आनंद व्यक्त करते. दरवर्षीप्रमाणेच विद्यार्थी खूप मेहनतीने हा कार्यक्रम सादर करतात, तसाच याही वर्षाच्या आपल्या RSCच्या व्हॉलेंटियर्सनी अतिशय उत्साहाने आणि कल्पकतेने हा कार्यक्रम जो आहे तो आखलेला आहे, योजलेला आहे. आणि कार्यक्रमातलं सरप्राईज जे आहे ते आधीच उघड होऊ नये म्हणून मी इथे खरं तर नामोल्लेख करत नाहीये. माझ्या मनामध्ये खरं सगळ्यांची नावं या ठिकाणी घ्यायचं खूप येत आहे, पण कार्यक्रमातलं सरप्राईज तसंच राहावं म्हणून मी नामोल्लेख करत नाही. पण मी विनंती केल्यानंतर सहज सहकार्याचा हात ज्यांनी पुढे केला, कुठलेच आढेवेढे न घेता शिक्षकांच्या वतीने या कार्यक्रमामध्ये सहभागी व्हायला काही आजी आणि माजी शिक्षक तयार झाले. त्यांचा नामोल्लेख मी करत नाही, पण त्यांच्याविषयी कृतज्ञता व्यक्त करते. पुढे औपचारिक आभार कार्यक्रमाच्या अखेरीला विद्यार्थी मानतील त्यावेळेला ही सगळी नावं या ठिकाणी ते घेतीलच. या शैक्षणिक वर्षाची RSCची जी सुरुवात आहे आपली ती फार उत्तम तऱ्हेने झालेली आहे, अतिशय प्रसन्नपणे झालेली आहे. कारण नुकत्याच झालेल्या मल्हार सेंट झेवियर्स महाविद्यालय आयोजित मल्हार या आंतर महाविद्यालयीन महोत्सवामध्ये 2 वैयक्तिक अशी प्रथम पारितोषिक आपल्या महाविद्यालयाला मिळालेली आहेत. मिस्मी बोस हिला गायनासाठी पारितोषिक मिळालेलं आहे आणि सखी गुंडये आणि अवंतिका चौगुले या दोघींना ड्युएट ड्रामासाठी हे पारितोषिक जे आहे ते मिळालेलं आहे. या तिन्ही विद्यार्थ्यांचं मी संपूर्ण महाविद्यालयाच्या वतीने आणि रुईया स्टुडंट काउन्सिलच्या वतीने हार्दिक अभिनंदन करते आणि त्यांच्या या यशामागे ज्यांनी मेहनत घेतलेली आहे, जे पडद्यासमोर नाही आहेत, अशा सगळ्या विद्यार्थ्यांचं सुद्धा मी हार्दिक अभिनंदन करते. या कार्यक्रमाच्या आयोजनामध्ये मला पावलोपावली जी साथ मिळालेली आहे आणि पुढे वर्षभर मिळणार आहे ते माझे कमिटी मेंबर्स, ऍडवायझरी कमिटी मेंबर्स प्रशांत मसळी सर, सुप्रिया काळे मॅडम, स्वप्नील प्रधान, वैभव पोंगडे, कौस्तुभ जोशी आणि ज्युनियर कॉलेजच्या मनीषा ठाकरे मॅडम, या सगळ्यांचं सहकार्य असंच वर्षभर असणार आहे याची खात्री मला आहे. त्यांच्याविषयी पण मी कृतज्ञता व्यक्त करते. आणि मला VPM चेअरपर्सन झाल्यानंतर अनेक गोष्टी ज्यांनी स्वतःहून सांगितल्या, शिकवल्या, काही गोष्टी आवर्जून पाठवल्या, वर्षभर उपयुक्त ठरतील असं माझ्या पूर्वी VPMचे चेअरपर्सन असलेले डॉक्टर मनीष हाटे सर, डॉक्टर प्रदीप वाघमारे आणि डॉक्टर नाना प्रधान आणि विभागातून नेहमीच सहकार्य मला देत आलेल्या माझ्या मराठी विभाग प्रमुख डॉक्टर लीना केदारे मॅडम यांचं पाठबळ जे आहे ते मला यापुढेही मिळत राहील याचा मला विश्वास आहे. आणि या कार्यक्रमासाठी मी आवर्जून सहकार्य घेतलं अगदी हक्काने, ते म्हणजे देवयानी गणपुले मॅडम यांचं. त्यांची बरीच मदत या कार्यक्रमाच्या आयोजनामध्ये मला, निदान पहिल्या भागाच्या आयोजनामध्ये मला त्यांची खूप मदत झाली. आणि तांत्रिक बाजू सचिन राजगोपालन या ठिकाणी सगळी सांभाळत आहेत, तर या दोघांच्या वतीनेही मी त्यांच्याविषयी पण कृतज्ञता या ठिकाणी व्यक्त करते. तर हे थोडंसं मला कल्पना आहे की आभारासारखं वाटलं असेल अनेकांना, कार्यक्रमाचे सुरुवात होतानाच आभार मानले जातात, पण आहे असं की एकदा विद्यार्थ्यांच्या हातामध्ये सगळी सूत्र दिल्यानंतर ते इतके रंग भरत जाणार आहेत या कार्यक्रमामध्ये आणि त्या कार्यक्रमामध्ये रंगून त्याच्या सुखद स्मृती घेऊन आपल्याला कार्यक्रम बंद करायचा आहे, त्या सुखद स्मृती घेऊन आपल्याला जायचं आहे. त्यामुळे पुन्हा व्यासपीठावरती यावं लागू नये म्हणून मी आत्ताच याच ठिकाणी सगळ्यांविषयी कृतज्ञता व्यक्त केलेली आहे. कोणाचा नामोल्लेख चुकून माझ्याकडून राहिला असेल तर कृपया समजून घ्यावं, त्याच्या मागे दुसरा कुठलाही हेतू नाही, विस्मरणाखेरीज आपण मोठ्या मनाने माफ कराल. तर मी माझ्या RSCच्या सगळ्या स्वयंसेवकांना या कार्यक्रमासाठी हार्दिक शुभेच्छा देते आणि सगळ्या शिक्षकांचे पुढचे 2 तास खूप मजेत जातील याची हमी देते. शुभेच्छा आणि धन्यवाद.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your kind words. People say we should be grateful for what we have in this difficult time. We should thank God for everything. Anything that happens in your life is because of the supreme power. Therefore, let's start today's event by evoking the God of excellence and the good beginning, Lord Ganesha. Also, here we have a live Ganesh Vandana by Disha Pawar. Before that, I would like to request everyone to please put off your mic to avoid any kind of disturbances during the performance. You can anytime appreciate the performance in the comment section. It will really motivate us all.
तुझं मागतो मी आता, मागतो आता, तुझं मागतो मी आता, मागतो आता, माझं द्यावे एक दंता, तुझं मागतो मी आता, मागतो मी आता, तुझं मागतो मी आता. तुझे ठाई माझी भक्ती, ठाई माझी भक्ती विरुठावी गणपती तुझे ठाई ज्याची प्रीती त्याची घडावी संगती संगती त्याची घडावी संगती. धरणी धरासे द्यावे धरणी धरासे द्यावे सर्वभूती लीन भावे तुझ शरण 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 आलो पतित मी जाण पतित जाण आलो पतित मी जाण. तुझा अपराधी मी खरा तुझा अपराधी मी खरा आहे इक्षुचा पधरा माझी येऊ दे करुणा तुझ लागी गजानना गजानना तुझ लागी गजानना गजानना मज द्यावे एक दंता तुझ मागतो मी आता मागतो मी आता तुझ मागतो मी आता. Thank you so much everyone.
Thank you, Disha, for giving that auspicious start to our event. Next up, we have a very special performance. This performance stood first at St. Xavier's Malhar Festival 2021 in the category of duet drama, which was written and directed by one of our own students from Ruia, Kiran Phad. It is indeed a very proud moment for all the Ruiites, and hence, let's have the winning performance by Sakhi Gundai and Avantika Chowgule.
हॅलो
हॅलो हां हॅलो
हॅलो माझा आवाज येतोय अवंतिका?
हो हो येतोय. माझा आवाज येतोय?
Yeah, you both
Oh,
are
yeah.
audible.
येस ओके
ओके फाईन. करूयात सुरू सखी?
हो हो
ठीक है. अच्छा इतना आसान है. हाँ मैं करती हूँ. हाँ करती हूँ मुस्कान. हाँ तू जा. अगर कुछ समझ नहीं आया तो फिर से बुलाऊंगी. कहीं खेलने मत जाना. हाँ
हेलो
हाँ,
मैम.
हाँ बाय.
गुड मॉर्निंग मैम.
अरे आ गए तुम सब. गुड मॉर्निंग गुड मॉर्निंग. लेकिन मुझे कोई दिखाई क्यों नहीं दे रहा है?
मैम कैमरा ऑफ है सबका.
तो ऑन करो फिर. और एम आई ऑडिबल?
यस मैम.
ओके तो हेलो एवरीवन, आई एम योर टीचर. हे यू फोन गर्ल, पुट योर फोन असाइड.
सॉरी मैम.
यस. तो hello everyone, I'm your teacher Rama Parchure and I'm going to teach you philosophy. In this we
Hello
are...
ma'am. Hello ma'am.
Yes, what happened?
Ma'am, my two friends are waiting in the waiting room. Can you please let them in? They just messaged me.
Where?
In the waiting room, ma'am. आपको waiting room नहीं पता?
Okay, fine.
आपको
I
screen पे
will
दिख
do
रहा होगा
something.
ना? आपको screen पे दिख रहा है?
मुस्कान,
मैम आ
मुस्कान
गए वो
को-
दोनों, आ गए वो दोनों।
आ गए? तो कुछ किया ही।
मैम
हाँ, ठीक है।
शायद खिड़की से आए हो।
चलो चलो, देर आए पर दुरुस्त है। So let's start our first lecture. So first of all, start with everyone's introduction. So who is going first? You खिड़की girl, you come first. Okay? तुमसे start करते हैं।
मैं क्यों?
Because your teacher told you. Start.
Okay. So I'm Sakhila. I did my HSC from the same college, and I love.
हेलो हेलो सखी, तुम अटक गई हो। हेलो मुस्कान, मुस्कान जरा यहाँ ना। मुस्कान, हाँ सखी, हाँ तुम हिल रही हो। क्या हुआ बेटा? इज देयर एनी नेटवर्क इशू?
मैम हाँ नेटवर्क इशू था। नाउ इट्स सॉल्व।
Okay, fine. But can you repeat your introduction? Because इंटरनेट इशू की वजह से किसी ने सुना नहीं होगा।
नो मैम, नेटवर्क इशू आपके यहाँ था। यहाँ सबने सुना मैम। गाइस सबने सुना ना?
सबने
मैम
सुना?
एवरीबॉडी इज पुटिंग इन द चैट बॉक्स। हाँ सबने सुना है मैम।
अच्छा ठीक है, तो हु इज गोइंग नेक्स्ट? वो कहाँ
Hello,
गया?
ma'am.
हाँ,
हेलो मैम।
यस। अब क्या हुआ सखी?
यू आर नॉट ऑडिबल मैम। यू आर नॉट ऑडिबल।
बट हाउ? अभी तक तो आ रही थी। हेलो
नॉट ऑडिबल मैम।
हेलो
हेलो हेलो।
यस आई विल डू समथिंग। हाँ, आई नो सखी, आई विल डू समथिंग। मुस्कान,
कैन यू हियर मी?
मुस्कान जरा।
कैन यू हियर मी मैम? कैन यू हियर मी?
yes I hear you.
I can't hear you. I can't hear
मुस्कान
you.
जरा
ma'am.
यहाँ ना।
I can't.
yes I will do something. सखी
Hello, ma'am.
प्लीज। हेलो
एक
प्लीज
घंटे
डोंट
के
क्रिएट
बाद
chaos
rejoin
everybody.
तभी
What?
शुरू होगा। हेलो, एक घंटे के बाद रिजॉइन करो।
मुझे वक्त दीजिए। मुस्कान को इसके बारे में ज्यादा पता है।
अरे यार
वो
मुस्कान
कुछ कर
बेटा
लेगी।
इधर आ जरा।
मुस्कान,
हेलो, यू आर नॉट ऑडिबल मैम। यू आर नॉट ऑडिबल। यू आर नॉट ऑडिबल मैम। हेलो
हेलो प्लीज डोंट क्रिएट chaos. हेलो
हेलो।
stop, keep quiet everyone. I'm really sorry for this. I didn't want to create confusion, but I'm very much new in this technology. So as I was used to classrooms, blackboards, and students in front of me, so it's been too difficult to handle this. But we have no option. So students, please try to understand me. Give me some time. I will learn this. But so sorry for today.
मैम एक्चुअली वी आर सॉरी। हमने जानबूझ के ये किया आपको परेशान करने के लिए, क्योंकि हमें लेक्चर नहीं अटेंड करना था। पर आपको क्या लगेगा हमने ये नहीं सोचा। मैम वी आर रियली वेरी सॉरी। प्लीज फॉरगिव अस।
It's fine, bacha. It's fine.
थैंक यू मैम। मैम कैन वी डू वन थिंग? ये सब ऑनलाइन चीजें हम आपको सिखा दें?
Yes, I'm ready.
थैंक यू मैम। इट्स रियली वेरी सिंपल। आपकी स्क्रीन पे जो नीचे 2 बटन्स है ना, दैट इज फॉर ऑडियो एंड वीडियो।
Okay.
ध्यान कीजिए, and in that three dots, you will find a chat.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow. This was indeed an amazing performance, guys. Thank you so much for that fantastic performance. Up next, we have a very interactive interview coming up session with our dear teachers, which would be taken up by Miss Sanjana Mehendale and Nidhi Gaukar. So over to you guys.
Nidhi. Hello everyone, and I'm Nidhi Gaukar.
Sanjana Mehendale, and we are so incredibly happy to get this opportunity and this wonderful panel on behalf of Teachers Day. Now, we welcome the esteemed teachers on panel, Mrs. Aarti Sohani, Mrs. Mohsina Mukadam, and Mrs. Jyoti Patwardhan. Now, to introduce our panel.
So, we are really lucky to have with us Mrs. Aarti Sohani, who is an ex-vice principal of Ram Niwas Ruia Junior College. Then we have Mrs. Mohsina Mukadam, who is a veteran from Department of History. And last but not the least, we have Mrs. Jyoti Patwardhan, who is ex-HOD of Chemistry Department. Welcome, teachers, and we are so glad and excited to have you all with us today on our panel.
Thank you very much.
Yes, can we have your cameras on, ma'am?
Sure.
Hello, teachers.
Hello. Hello.
All right. So to begin with, I asked this question to all three of you. It's been like more than 30 years you are in this teaching profession. Was this something which you like always wanted to do? Aarti ma'am, let's start with you.
Yes, first of all, am I audible? I have to ask this now.
Yes. Yes.
Because I think even I am very new to this technology. All the 36 years that I taught was with the blackboard. This question that you asked, no, I had never decided upon anything. It was way back in 1984 that I got through my MSc. And there was a slight mishap. I had applied at some place, and as you all know, it's almost 40 years back, and there was no communication. My application was not received. And I just got to know on the last day. I had no telephones at home. You can imagine. I had to go out to a shop to call up, and that was Homi Baba Institute. So I couldn't go there. I just had to drop the application in the Dropbox. We all did it. And I don't know what happened. I was told that your application is not with us. Now there ended everything. And I went back to my department. That was University Department of Physics, Kalina. And my HOD then just told me, there's a vacancy. Why don't you start from tomorrow? I said, what? Where? I never even knew where Ruia was. You can just imagine. I graduated from Elphinstone, post-graduated from UDP, Kalina. Then I started counting the Hindu colony lanes. I was told it was up to the last lane. And there I went there. And I started teaching the next day. And I think when I started teaching, I think I got so involved. I mean, at that time, big ambitions. I mean, I was very happy that I could work. So I just continued, got very much amalgamated with Ruia. And that's how I retired last year. I joined at the age of 22, retired at the age of 58.
I guess all of us at Ruia are very lucky to have you with us. Yeah. Mohsina ma'am, what about you?
Oh, I decided to be a college teacher when I was in first year. I'm student of Maharishi Dayanand College, Parel. And my first lecture, my first encounter with our teacher there was very, very good. And I was very much impressed by my English teacher. Her name is Professor Sheila Master. And she was so enthusiastic, she was so vibrant that I got very much impressed by her. And then I decided I want to be like her. And then I got many other teachers. My history department was also very good teachers and good person, human being. And they inspired me to come in this field. One thing was very clear in my mind, and that was I want to teach in college and not in school. I don't know. I had this idea that I won't be able to teach young children from school, but I may get connected to the college student. And I felt that with the college student, I will gel well. And therefore, I had decided to be a college professor. I had no clue how to go about it, but step by step, I started moving towards my dream profession, and my professors also helped me. When I appeared for my MA examination and results were yet not declared, my professor told me about the vacancy at Wilson College. And that is how in 86, I started teaching first in Wilson College on clock hour basis. And then next year, there was vacancy in Ruia. I remember my interview day in Ruia, it was 3rd July, 1987. I remember the place where I was sitting, the same principal's office, but layout was different at that time. And as Arti Madam had just now said, there were no phones. Phones were not so common at that time. So though I had given interview, I had no idea whether I was selected or not. And then one day I came to college to inquire about what had happened about my interview. And the vice principal of that time, Professor Sinha, told me, "Oh, we were waiting for you." And he told me that you have been selected and you join from next day. So on 15 July 1987, I became part of Ruia, and I will be retiring from Ruia. Almost 34 years I've been here, and I have enjoyed my tenure here thoroughly. And I will be very happy and satisfied person for having taught in Ruia College and having student like you. And just now when I was with Skip, I want to know whether those two girls are from S5BA history class, because this is my first sentence in class every day. And that is, am I audible? That's why this is the way it is very interesting to be in college and teach young students, bright students like you.
वाव मॅम. आणि ज्योती मॅम, तुमच्याबद्दल काय? मॅम तुम्ही म्यूटवर आहात.
मी शिक्षण क्षेत्रात येण्याचं कारण जरा थोडंसं मागे जाऊन माझ्या कॉलेज डेजशी रिलेटेड आहे. मी जेव्हा BSc ला ऍडमिशन घेतली त्यावेळी नुकतंच आणीबाणी पर्व संपलेलं होतं आणि एकूण महाराष्ट्रामधलं वातावरण खूप वेगळं असं भारलेलं होतं. सामाजिक चळवळींचं आणि सामाजिक कार्याचा एक खूप मोठा एक वेगळ्या प्रकारचा तिथे सुरुवात झालेली होती. स्वाभाविकच त्या वातावरणाचा परिणाम माझ्यावरती झाला आणि BSc ते MSc 5 वर्ष मी विद्यार्थी चळवळीच्या माध्यमातून निरनिराळ्या सामाजिक कामांमध्ये सहभागी होते. म्हणजे अगदी आदिवासी क्षेत्रात जाऊन शिबिरं घेणं किंवा मुंबईतल्या स्लम्स मध्ये जाऊन तिथल्या विद्यार्थ्यांना खेळ, गाणी, गोष्टी शिकवणं, त्यांचा अभ्यास घेणं, त्यांचं हस्तलिखित बनवून घेणं वगैरे वगैरे, अशा बुक बँक चालवणं, अशा अनेक उपक्रमांमध्ये मी स्वतः कॉलेज जीवनामध्ये सहभागी होते. माझ्या घरचीच, माझ्या वडिलांची स्वतःची केमिकल इंडस्ट्री आणि माझा विषय केमिस्ट्री होता. त्यामुळे खरं तर ओघानेच मी ती जॉईन करणं हे घडलं असतं. पण ह्या सगळ्या 5 वर्षांच्या काळामध्ये मला लक्षात आलं की माझी आवड वेगळी आहे आणि करिअर ऑप्शन हा हाताशी सहज उपलब्ध असल्यामुळे घाई नव्हती. म्हणून MSc नंतरची 2 वर्ष मी पुन्हा वेगळ्या वेगळ्या सामाजिक कामांमध्येच पूर्ण वेळ सहभागी होते. आणि 1984 ला म्हणजे MSc झाल्यानंतर 2 वर्षांनंतर मला असं वाटलं की ही सगळे कामं केल्यानंतर आपल्याला शिक्षण क्षेत्रामध्ये काम करायला जास्त आवडेल. तिथे आपला नोकरी म्हणजे जरी माझ्या हाताशी सहज करिअर होता, घरचाच स्मॉल स्केल इंडस्ट्री होती, तरीही आता आपण ह्या क्षेत्रात जायचं असं मी ठरवलं. कारण दर दिवशी म्हणण्यापेक्षा विद्यार्थी दरवर्षी नवीन विद्यार्थी येतात, नवीन विद्यार्थ्यांशी इंटरॅक्शन्स होते आणि मला स्वतःला अनेक नवीन गोष्टी शिकण्याची हौस असल्यामुळे ह्या क्षेत्रात ते शक्य होईल. म्हणजे मुलांना शिकवताना माझंही शिक्षण चालूच राहील असं वाटल्यामुळे आणि ह्या क्षेत्रामध्ये जरी सिलेबस तेच शिकवायचं असलं, साधारण तेच असलं, तरीही विद्यार्थी नवनवीन असल्यामुळे हे क्षेत्र मोनोटोनस होणार नाही ह्याची जेव्हा लक्षात आलं तेव्हा मी ठरवलं. आणि नंतर 84 मी 2 वर्षांच्या MSc नंतरच्या गॅप नंतर रुईयामध्ये PhD ला ऍडमिशन घेतली. PhD करत असताना क्लॉकवर बेसिसवर, आता ऐकायला गंमत वाटेल पण 10 रुपये एका तासाचे, अशा ह्याच्यावरती आम्ही क्लॉकवर बेसिसवरती लेक्चर्स घेत होते मी PhD करताना. त्यानंतर 88 PhD संपल्यावर ज्युनियर कॉलेजमध्ये आपल्याच 4 वर्ष तिथे नोकरी केली. आणि नंतर जेव्हा सिनियर कॉलेजला वेकन्सी निर्माण झाली तेव्हा मी सिनियर कॉलेजला 1992 पासून शिकवायला सुरुवात केली.
अच्छा, आपल्या रुईयातल्या सगळ्या स्टुडंट्सचं भाग्य एवढं छान असेल की तुम्ही इथे शिक्षण हे क्षेत्र निवडलं आणि तुमच्या फॅमिलीच्या बिझनेसमध्ये नाही केलं.
Okay, so now Aarti ma'am, coming towards, since you're a non-Ruiite, how was your experience with this Ruia culture? Was it a tad bit overwhelming when you first came here?
No, I mean, see, I was very young. I was just 22. So, and one thing I must say that my department accepted me wholehearted. I had colleagues who were joined earlier. There were a few who were rank holders, so we got to learn a lot from them. And overall, I see my interaction with the students I was just 5 years elder to them. So you can imagine what I would have felt while I was trying to address maybe a class of, and all attended at that time. We had a full class till December and Jan. So there were 80 of them, 80 plus, and just 5 years younger to me. Initially, I had a slight trouble in adjusting, but then overall, the whole atmosphere was, very nice. All the students also came from middle class, so they were quite well behaved. I can understand a few mischief here and there because that's their age. We all did it. But otherwise, I adjusted to Ruia immensely. And I think that is the basic reason why I never really thought of leaving Ruia and going elsewhere. Because as I said, I had never really decided to be in the teaching profession. It was just that I had nothing to do. And then my HOD said that, well, there's a vacancy, go. And all I did was went there, showed my certificates. And I was said, well, tomorrow. And let me tell you something. Today is the day that I joined Ruia in 1984. It's 4th September 1984. That was the first day that I gave a lecture to the class F division, 12th standard science, somewhere on the 2nd floor in the old building, because we never had the new building then. So I still remember that very day when I stood on the platform and gave a lecture. I messed it up a little, where I realized after coming back to my department, but then, okay, everybody said that, fine, you can rectify it next time. And I did it. And that's how it went. But otherwise, coming to Ruia, I think I'm blessed.
Yes, ma'am.
That's all that I
So
can
happy
say.
today is the day that you joined.
Yes, it's 4th September 1984.
Okay.
Yeah, so coming to you, Mohsina ma'am, next question is for you. So like after all these years, you have been teaching in person, right? And how did you embrace the transition of teaching in a classroom to teaching behind the screen? And let's also put in question the fact that the students are like naturally more advanced in technology. And earlier you mentioned that every time now your first question is, am I audible? So like we would also love to like hear if there are any funny incidents that you recall while teaching online.
Yes. See, basically, I like to learn new things. And though I'm a little bit technologically challenged, but I like to learn the new changes which are happening around me. And when we were given some basic training in handling computer by college itself, long back. We had 10 days course run by Intel and all. But the thing about technology is that you have to work with it. just having a course done and getting a certificate is not enough. When you go into it and you start using it, you come to know what are the problems faced. So initially, when we had to teach online, I had a 2G phone. I did not have 4G. Then my handset was very old. I had desktop, but it had no mic and camera. I had laptop, it had camera, but its audio system was very, very bad. So first thing I had to go and buy the headphones, which was the old type one, the huge one, which you have to put on your ear. That so it is not very good sight to see, but you have to have it. So that was the first thing which I did. I had to buy new things to get myself equipped for teaching online. And then the lecture started. So here there is a role reversal, because one of the reasons, as I mentioned, for joining this profession is that to remain young in heart by being with young students and young people. So as you just now mentioned, you are more advanced in technology, you are techno savvy. And here I don't feel shy at all to take help of my student in learning this technology. So whenever there is some problem, I ask my student and they teach me how to handle the problem. And that is how we both navigate through this new system of learning, teaching and learning. And talking about funny incident, as I told you just now, every time I had to ask whether I'm audible. Okay, I don't put my camera on, so I don't have to ask whether you can see me, but you have to hear me. That is more important. And as it happened once last year, I was teaching particular topic, and I had put my PPT, and I was sharing my PPT with the student. I gave a beautiful lecture according to me on that topic, because that is very interesting topic, Harappan civilization. It is very visually quite interesting. So 50 minutes of lecture, I finished that lecture. And then when I went to pick up my mobile, I saw many missed calls from the student. And I started wondering that why they are calling me in between the lecture. So I called them back and the student told me, Madam, you had been out of the lecture from the beginning. I was talking to myself. I gave whole lecture on that topic without realizing that I'm not in the lecture. And poor student, they did not know how to contact me. So I told him that to avoid such type of mistake happening next time, because when you are teaching, you put off your, so you switch off your phone. So I gave them my landline number. So in case of emergency, they could call me and there should not be this type of incident in future. Thank God. From that point onward, I had never missed any lecture for this type of mistake. If there is a network issue, of course, there is a problem of network sometime, but otherwise, I had not missed any lecture for such type of mistake. And now we have quite adapted to do this system. And I like it also for one reason. You don't have to get up early in the morning to get ready and travel all the way to college. And that is one additional benefit of teaching online. And those students who are lazy not to get up and come to college can attend the lecture from their bed also. Okay. And only thing which I miss about this system is that you don't get to meet the student. You don't see the student in front of you. You don't see their enthusiastic faces. You don't see their expression. If they are confused, then there is a huge question mark on their face. If they understand something, then there is that expression on their face. That I miss. I miss personal interaction with students. Otherwise, this system is not so bad.
Yeah, this whole transition of offline to online has been a learning process for both the teachers as well as the students.
I would like to add one more thing. I'm retiring in January. I just wish that we come offline at least for 1 month, because I will be not meeting 2 batches of the student and I will feel very bad about it. I would like to meet my student at least for a few days in person.
Yeah, ma'am. Even we are waiting, like when will the college start and when will we go back to our normal college life activities?
ओके सो ज्योती मॅम तुमच्याबद्दल बोलायला झालं तर तुम्ही तुमचं पार्शल शिक्षण म्हणजे तुम्ही PhD इथूनच रुईयामध्येच केलंय. तर बाकीच्या कॉलेजेसमध्ये आणि रुईयामध्ये तुम्हालाही किती असा फरक जाणवला? मॅम तुम्ही म्यूट आहात.
सॉरी. 5ही वर्ष मी एकाच कॉलेजमध्ये होते. त्यानंतर मी रुईयात PhD साठी आले. एक दोन वाक्यातच सांगायचं झालं तर बाकीच्या शैक्षणिक संस्था ह्या शैक्षणिक संस्था आहेत, त्याही उत्तम आहेत. रुईया हे शैक्षणिक संस्थेबरोबरच एक कुटुंब आहे. रुईयामध्ये वन्स अ रुईयाईट ऑलवेज अ रुईयाईट असं म्हटलं जातं नेहमी. कारण एकदा तो रुईयामध्ये स्टुडंट आला कोणत्याही वर्षी, तरी तो भावनिक रित्या त्या वास्तूशी आणि तिथल्या सर्व शिक्षकांशी जोडला जातो. हा फरक इतर कॉलेज आणि रुईयामध्ये आहे असं मला वाटतं. हे कुटुंब आहे, रुईया फॅमिली.
खरं, वन्स अ रुईयाईट ऑलवेज अ रुईयाईट. खरं, आय एम प्रिटी शुअर चॅटमध्ये पण सगळ्यांना तेच वाटत असेल आता.
सो आरती मॅम, हा प्रश्न तुमच्यासाठी आहे. सो you have taught a lot of junior college students, and students hassle with the burden of maintaining good grades, getting into good college, family pressure, etc. Some might also say that all of this makes them demotivated or demoralized. So we know you have had a difficult academic life. Can you please enlighten us about it?
Yes, it's very interesting. Today, people look at me with like I have a master's degree in nuclear physics. I have also done my MPhil, my B.Ed. But in school, it was very difficult. Difficult in all subjects. I mean, some people are bad in maths, some are in social sciences, but I was bad in everything. And it would be a great topic for research, that why this happened. I was bad in maths, in science, in languages, and but I was not lazy. I was enthusiastic, but I simply couldn't do it. Now, what was it? It was not even about a vernacular medium. I studied in a convent school. I mean, I should not, but then, I had just 45 marks out of 100 in English in my SSC exam. But then, see, I would like to tell the students that this is not your ultimate, what should I say? This is not you as an ultimate. You have to work hard. Somewhere at some point I did realize, or maybe I could find out, or I knew what to do. I thought maybe others who are intelligent, they can read once and understand. I read 10 times and I did it. For my SSC, I had, at that time, maybe it was not great, but I had a 70%. My family couldn't believe it. And that's why I went ahead and I tried and I studied and I could achieve all the grades. So when I look at my students, you should not judge them by what they are. They could be having difficulties. As you said, vernacular medium, or even if you are not from a vernacular medium, you can be bad in your language, as I was. But then I read a lot, I improved, and I tried to go ahead. See, there were times when I used to feel bad when people used to, they used to judge you that he Ashikashi. I mean, I do not understand the meaning of Ashikashi. Yes, I am like that. But then that, was a motivation to go ahead. And believe me, if you try, you can achieve anything. You must have that kind of, you must be inspired. ती जिद्द पाहिजे, पुढे जायची जिद्द पाहिजे. असे सेट 10 वेळा वाचा, 20 वेळा वाचा, येईल आणि येतं. And you can make good out of it. So when I see the students, they may have difficulty. And see, all students don't want to trouble you, but maybe they don't understand. Maybe they have some problem. So as a teacher, trying to motivate a student who is bad or maybe weak in his studies is the best achievement. 90+ ना शिकून त्यांना छान येणं किंवा कळणं ह्याच्यात काही मोठं नसतं ना. They are good. They are good. So people who are, not so good or they can't understand. मी एक गंमत सांगते. एवढ्या ह्याच्यात एवढे वर्ष शिकवताना I've had a multiple experiences. Once I was teaching on this S26 आहे. Where I used to teach the B division. B is used to be Sanskrit for science. And one boy just banged his hand. मध्येच when I was teaching, I was fully engrossed. आणि त्यांनी बाकावरती असा खूप जोरात असा आवाज केला. So I just looked at him. Initially, naturally, I was irritated. I am known to be a very strict teacher. So I just looked at him. And he simply uttered, "Atta mala samajlo." Now, I never knew what to react. It was a compliment or should I scold him? I just stared at him and I smiled. So I think that's the best compliment a teacher can get. You need not have any awards given by anybody. आणि जेव्हा समजतं तेव्हा तो जो काय आपल्याला ते समाधान जे मिळतं ना, बिकॉज आय नो व्हॉट इट इज नॉट टू अंडरस्टँड थिंग्स. I know what it is to give a bad exam. I know what it is to get a 0 out of 10 in maths. And I know what it is to get a 96 out of 100 in maths for my BSc. So it is this transition which can happen with the help of teachers, with the help of you as students, if you try and do it. I had some few teachers who were great. I had a maths teacher. Incidentally, he was my mother's teacher. And she just met him somewhere and said, he just inquired about me and he said, "Nahi, tila nahi jamat." He called me and he started with probably the ABC of maths. I had one physics teacher who did that. And I had one teacher who taught me English and French. I'll never forget them in my life. They are no more. They were very elderly when they taught me. But it's the kind of assurance a teacher gives you while teaching that yes, you can do it. If I still have the notebooks with me, they're full red with all the mistakes that I did. THERE and THEIR, that was a problem. So, but then the confidence that the teacher gives you and does not treat you as though you're bad into Tashit's Rashi. No. And then once you get the confidence, then you try to be better and better. And that's how, and again, I got a compliment from the same teacher. I just met him and he just said, "You speak good English." And that's it. I don't have to take a degree in English. And that is what you must have. The teacher also should contribute and the students also should. See, there's no shortcut to success. You have to work hard. I had to sit for long hours trying to rectify myself in everything. And yes, I could. So everybody can. Nobody is born dumb. Everybody can. कुठेतरी चुकत असतं, आपलं चुकत असतं. कदाचित शिकवणाऱ्याचं सुद्धा थोडंसं असेल. They take you for granted. They go ahead with things without realizing that the students have not understood. This is something which everybody has to introspect and see. But never give up. Never give up. And everybody can be good in some subject or the other. You can't be good in all. But कुठेतरी आपल्याला देवाने एखादा तरी विषय असा दिलेला असतो की ज्याच्यामध्ये you can excel. Be it anything. You have to introspect and find what that is. Learn or make some attempt towards it, and I'm sure everybody will succeed. So this is my, I should say, advice to all the students. Try, go ahead, never give up, and hard work is the ultimate solution.
So yeah, this was like to the students. So I have a little related question. So
Okay.
what would be your advice to the teachers if they came across such student who is
Exactly,
having...
as I said, every child, no child is bad. No child is bad. They try, sometimes they don't understand, so they sometimes mischievous, even good students are mischievous, fine. But कधी कधी काय होतं की नाही कळत आणि मग लक्ष विचलित होतं आणि ती गोडी येत नाही अभ्यासामध्ये. Then they try to do some mischief, they try to trouble you in this. So कुठेतरी एक मध्य काढावा लागतो, थोडंसं रागवावंही लागतं. But if you find out what is wrong with the child and why is he, they do. See, आम्ही practicals घेतो, so we could, have a one-to-one contact with them while taking practicals. तेव्हा कळायचं की असं नाहीये की they are bad, पण त्यांना नाही कळत आणि त्यामुळे मग they try to play some mischief. But once they start understanding, they do improve and then they settle down. So never judge a child. And especially in a classroom, never judge because there are 100 of them or 80 of them. When you talk to them personally, Yes, you get to know. They also have a confidence. They feel, yes, the teacher is trying to find it out. की आपल्यात काय कमी आहे, काय समजत नाही. आणि समजलं ना की they do improve. So teachers also have to take a little pain. I know it's difficult, and I taught in probably generation which was way back, and I saw the difference even in the students. For 36 years, yes, the students have changed. They have a lot of access to technology. त्यामुळे they try to be little smart. But शेवटी they are students, na? They are much younger to you. They are like your children. So you can do it with a little, maybe not for all, but even if you can improve out of 100, 3 or 4, I think that's an achievement. So as teachers, even we have to take pains.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm very happy to say this, that you've also taught me in JC in 11th
Is
standard.
it?
Yes.
Oh my God! Then I think you wouldn't be very. I was very strict.
Okay. So, Mohsina ma'am, we've been let on to a little secret that along with teaching history, you're extremely passionate about cultural history, specifically food. So, could you please tell us a little more about it?
Yes, sure. And I'm grateful to Ruia College and the staff room of Ruia College for my this interest in cultural history, and especially history of food, because the cultural ambience in the staff room is different. And we used to discuss many things with our colleague apart from the academic. Here I got interested more about food history. I used to read about food in our history textbook, and I used to exchange those with my colleagues, and that is what turned towards this. And one of my colleagues, he's retired now, Professor Vijay Tapas. He was professor of Marathi Engineer College. He asked me to write about the food culture and food history of Mumbai. And that is how I started writing about it. And I got interested in food history, and that motivated me to do my PhD or doctoral research in food history. And it had taken me on altogether a different path, which I could blend both academics with popular writing. And that helped me a lot in making this subject popular among the student as well as among others as well. So indirectly, Ruia College, Ruia's library was instrumental in my journey as a food historian.
Very nice. Okay.
या सो ज्योती मॅम, हा प्रश्न तुमच्यासाठी आहे आणि मी या प्रश्नासाठी आधीपासून वाट बघतेय. तर आम्हाला असं कळलं की लाईक तुम्ही रुया सायन्स असोसिएशनच्या इन्चार्ज होता आणि तुम्ही रुया फिल्म सोसायटीच्या पण इन्चार्ज होता. तर हे दोन्ही असं वेगवेगळ्या दिशेतील फील्ड्स आहेत, तर त्याबद्दल आम्हाला काहीतरी असं जाणायला, म्हणजे तुम्ही कसे केला त्यात आणि तो बॅलन्स कसा?
रुया सायन्स असोसिएशनची इन्चार्ज मी नंतर होते. आधी मी 2007-08 पासून ते 2012-13 एकूण 6 वर्ष मी रुया फिल्म सोसायटीची इन्चार्ज होते. ऍक्च्युली ज्या दिवशी पेडणेकर सरांनी अनाउन्समेंट केली स्टाफ रूम मध्ये, तेव्हा बऱ्याच लोकांना खूप शॉकिंग झाली ती अनाउन्समेंट की अरे RFS चे इन्चार्ज पटवर्धन. पण माझे कलिग मित्र मनीष हाटे सर तुमचे आणि त्यांच्यामुळे पै मॅडम वगैरे सर्वांना माझी उत्तम चित्रपट बघण्याची आवडपेक्षा वेड होतं ते. आणि त्यामुळे कोणताही उत्तम चित्रपट आल्यानंतर मी तो पाहिला नाही असं व्हायचं नाही. तर त्यामुळे मलाही माहिती नव्हतं, मलाही स्टाफ रूम मध्ये अनाउन्समेंट झाल्यावरच कळलं की मी इन्चार्ज आहे. त्यामुळे ती हे झाली असेल. पण ती 6 वर्ष ही माझी फार उत्तम रीतीने मी म्हणेन की इट वॉज अ लर्निंग प्रोसेस. जरी मी माझ्या विद्यार्थी जीवनामध्ये अनेक प्रकारच्या ऍक्टिव्हिटीज केल्या असल्या तरी सुद्धा इथे एक स्टुडंट इन्चार्ज म्हणून ह्या प्रकारच्या ऍक्टिव्हिटीचं काम करणं आणि मुलांकडनं करून घेणं हे खूप चॅलेंजिंग होतं, पण ते जमलं. इनफॅक्ट ती 6 वर्ष माझ्या इतक्या आवडीची आहेत की खरं म्हणजे मी बोलायला लागले तर खूप जास्त वेळ बोलेन आणि मग कंटाळवाणं होईल ऐकणाऱ्याला असं मला वाटतं. पण प्रश्नाच्या संदर्भात फक्त उत्तर द्यायचं झालं तर मी सायन्सचीच टीचर असल्यामुळे सायन्स असोसिएशनचं काम करणं हे तसं सहजच होतं, कारण सगळे स्टुडंट्स हे सायन्स फॅकल्टीचेच होते ह्या असोसिएशन मध्ये. मला जेव्हा नंतर म्हणजे ह्या 6 वर्षांच्या RFSच्या नंतर RSAचं इन्चार्ज केलं गेलं, तेव्हा माझी पहिली रिॲक्शन झाली की जरी सायन्स असोसिएशन रुईया कॉलेजच्या सुरुवातीच्या काळामध्ये स्थापन झालेली आवश्यक असेल, पण नंतरच्या वर्षांमध्ये प्रत्येक डिपार्टमेंटची स्वतःची एक असोसिएशन आहे को करिक्युलर ऍक्टिव्हिटीज करणारी. मग ह्या अम्ब्रेला असोसिएशनची खरंच काय गरज आहे का, आणि कसे विद्यार्थी येतील, कारण प्रत्येक विद्यार्थी हा आपल्या डिपार्टमेंटच्या ऍक्टिव्हिटीज मध्ये जास्त इन्व्हॉल्ड असतो. तर म्हणून मला थोडी भीती वाटली सुरुवातीला, हे जमेल का, पण नंतर लक्षात आलं पहिल्याच वर्षाच्या शेवटी की विद्यार्थ्यांमध्ये खूप एनर्जी असते, खूप उर्मी असतात नवनवीन गोष्टी करण्याच्या, आणि जरी त्यांच्या डिपार्टमेंटच्या ऍक्टिव्हिटीज असल्या तरी सायन्स रिलेटेड ही ऍक्टिव्हिटी करण्यामध्ये मुलांनी खूप उत्साहाने भाग घेतला. म्हणजे आमच्या सायन्स असोसिएशनच्या मीटिंग सुद्धा 25-25 स्टुडंट्स तिथे जागा नाही बसायला अशा आम्ही कंडक्ट केलेल्या आहेत, आणि मुलांकडनंच सगळे काय एक सजेशन्स यायचे की आपण हा कार्यक्रम करूया, तो करूया. आणि मला असं वाटतं टीचर इन्चार्ज, मी नेहमी कोणत्याही असोसिएशनचं काम करताना, RFS असो, RSA असो किंवा आणि काही असो, एन्व्हायरमेंट अवेअरनेस कमिटी, मी नेहमीच असं म्हणायचे की प्रत्येक ऍक्टिव्हिटी ही फॉर द स्टुडंट्स, बाय द स्टुडंट्स, ऑफ द स्टुडंट्स असते कॉलेजमधली. त्यामुळे माझा रोल हा फक्त मी तुमच्या पाठीशी आहे, तुम्हाला काही प्रॉब्लेम आला, काही सल्ला हवा असला तर तो सांगायला आहे, पण तुम्ही सगळ्यांनीच मिळून आणि आपण सगळ्यांनी मिळून रादर ते सगळं करायचं आहे. त्यामुळे ह्या दोन्ही ऍक्टिव्हिटीज करताना मला विद्यार्थ्यांबरोबर आपण उपक्रम करणं, ऍक्टिव्हिटी करणं हा एक समान धागा असल्यामुळे अवघड गेलं नाही. तरी सुद्धा मला असं वाटतं की RFS विषयी मला जास्त बोलायला आवडेल. जी मी आधी जबाबदारी घेतली ती 6 वर्ष खूपच सुंदर ऍक्टिव्हिटीज झाल्या. मी इथे जरा 2-4 मिनिटं जास्त बोलले तर चालेल का? खूप वेळ नाही म्हणजे वेळेची हे मर्यादा आहे म्हणून.
हो मॅम, तुम्ही बोला.
हा, तर म्हणजे मला एक पुढचा एक प्रश्न सांगितला होता, तर तो त्या प्रश्नाचं उत्तर ह्याच प्रश्नात येऊ शकेल असं मला वाटतं, म्हणून मी ह्याच्यावर इलॅबोरेट बोलायचं ठरवलं. ज्या वर्षी RFSची मी इन्चार्ज झाली, जरी मला चित्रपट बघण्याची आवड असली, त्याच्याविषयी वाचनाची आवड असेल, तरी ऍक्टिव्हिटी चालवणं हे तसं म्हटलं तर अवघड होतं, कारण की सगळे व्हॉलेंटियर्स हे आर्ट्सचे होते, आर्ट्सचे विद्यार्थी. माझं आणि त्यांचं टाइम टेबल मॅच होणं हीच खूप अवघड गोष्ट होती. तरी सुद्धा म्हणजे मला आठवतंय पहिल्या अनाउन्समेंटच्या दुसऱ्याच दिवशी 2 विद्यार्थी मला भेटायला आले, आणि मी त्या मुलांची परवानगी न घेताच त्यांची नावं सांगू इच्छिते, कारण त्यांच्याचमुळे मला एक खूप सुंदर अनुभव आला. नंतर एक सौमिल शुक्ल म्हणून विद्यार्थी धावत आला आणि अतिशय पॅशनेट अबाउट द फिल्म्स, आणि तो मला म्हटला, मॅडम तुम्ही इन्चार्ज झालात ना, मला माजिद मजिदीच्या फिल्मचं फेस्टिवल करायचंय. म्हटलं हो करूया. तेव्हा मी प्रॅक्टिकल्स घेत होते, MSc चे प्रॅक्टिकल्स घेत होते. म्हटलं ओके, नो प्रॉब्लेम, करूया. दुसरा एक मुलगा ज्याला मी ओळखत होते आधीपासून, म्हणजे फॅमिली फ्रेंड्सचा मुलगा असल्यामुळे मी त्याला ओळखत होते, आणि अरे हा तर नचिकेत आहे, नचिकेत कुलकर्णी त्याचं नाव, तर तो का माझ्याशी बोलत नाही असं मला वाटलं, पण ठीक आहे. तो लांबून बघत होता आणि सौमिल माझ्याशी बोलला, आम्ही गेलं. मग नंतर सौमिलचा एकूण हे बघून मला असं लक्षात आलं की अरे आपण ह्याला सेक्रेटरी करूया. विचारलं त्याला, तर तो मला म्हणाला की नाही, माझ्यापेक्षा सिनियर राज जनगम म्हणून विद्यार्थी आहे, तर त्याला तुम्ही ह्या वर्षी सेक्रेटरी करा, पुढच्या वर्षी मी होईल. आता हा राज जनगम म्हणजे 2 वर्षांपूर्वी आपण रायझिंग स्टार ऑफ रुईया म्हणून ज्याचा सत्कार केला रुईया कॉलेज अल्युमनाय असोसिएशननी, RCAच्या मार्फत त्याचा सत्कार झाला तो. तर तो त्याला ह्यानी म्हटल्यामुळे मला सगळेच नवीन होते, कारण सगळेच आर्ट्सचे विद्यार्थी, म्हणून मी हो ठीक आहे म्हटलं. पण माझ्या असं लक्षात आलं की ह्या राज जनगमला फिल्म्स विषयी काही खूप आवड वगैरे नाहीये, पण त्याच्यात लिडरशिप क्वालिटीज आहेत. तर ठीक आहे, हे आपलं पहिलं वर्ष आहे, आपलंही शिकण्याचंच वर्ष आहे, म्हणून हरकत नाही. म्हणून त्याला सेक्रेटरी केलं. त्यांनीही खूप, जरी त्याला फिल्म्स विषयी आवड किंवा माहिती फारशी नसेल, तरी त्याची सामाजिक जाणीव खूप उत्तम होती असं माझ्या लक्षात आलं, कारण वर्षाच्या शेवटी त्यांनी अतिशय सुंदर डॉक्युमेंटरी फिल्म फेस्टिवल केला. त्यामुळे ते वर्ष उत्तम गेलं. दुसऱ्या वर्षी सौमिल शुक्ल ला सेक्रेटरी केलं. त्याच्याबरोबर त्यांनी विजय तेंडुलकरांच्या फिल्मचा हे महोत्सव असा आम्ही 3 सिनेमे दाखवले आणि त्यांनी आग्रहाने जब्बार पटेलांना बोलावलं होतं भाषण देण्यासाठी, विजय तेंडुलकरांविषयी बोलण्यासाठी. म्हणजे त्या 6 वर्षांमध्ये अतिशय सुंदर सुंदर फेस्टिवल्स, कार्यक्रम करता आले आम्हाला. आम्ही फिल्म ऍप्रिसिएशन वर्कशॉप पण केला होता 1 वर्ष. नंतर मला सांगायला आवडेल की मध्येच एक रुयाचं प्लॅटिनम ज्युबिली इयर होतं, 75 वर्ष पूर्ण झाली. त्या निमित्ताने आम्ही अॅन्युअल मॅगझिन फिल्म आय हे सुद्धा काढलं होतं RFSच्या टीमनी मिळून. ते तर खूपच सुंदर आहे, लायब्ररीमध्ये तुम्हाला बघायला मिळेल. तुम्ही खरंच ते वाचा, कारण RFSच्या सुरुवातीपासून म्हणजे जयराज साळगावकर जे कालनिर्णयचे आहेत ते विद्यार्थी असताना त्यांनी RFS सुरू केली, त्यांचे अनुभव, त्याच्यानंतर पहिला जो जॉईंट सेक्रेटरी झाला त्याचे अनुभव, जे आज ऍडव्हर्टायझिंग फील्डमध्ये गंगाधरन मेनन म्हणून आपले स्टुडंट, त्यांचा एक लेख आहे. शिवाय अगदी त्या वर्षाच्या आदल्या वर्षापर्यंत जे वेगळे वेगळे RFSचे टीचर इन्चार्ज होते त्यांचे लेख आहेत अनुभवांचे सर्व. म्हणजे पै मॅडम, अंजली भेलांडे मॅडम, नंतर शशी मेनन सर, जे विद्यार्थी असताना त्या ह्या ऍक्टिव्हिटीमध्ये खूप इन्व्हॉल्व्ह होते, हे सर्वांचे लेख आहेत आणि मुलांनी लिहिलेले लेख आहेत. असं ते खूप सुंदर त्या वर्षी आणि पुढच्या वर्षी आम्ही अॅन्युअल मॅगझिन काढलं. म्हणजे ऍक्टिव्हिटीज खूप झाल्या. मला खूप शिकायला मिळालं त्या संपूर्ण 6 वर्षांच्या काळामध्ये. मीच विद्यार्थ्यांकडनं खूप जास्त शिकले असं मला वाटतं. आणि मला फक्त थोडकंसं एक जाणवलं की त्यांचं असं असतं FIBSC ला ऍडमिशन घेतात तेव्हा मेडिकल इंजिनिअरिंग न मिळाल्यामुळे BSc ला आलो. थोडासा त्यांना सूर स्वतःचा सापडायला वेळ लागतो. ती मुलं चाचपडत असतात बऱ्यापैकी आणि त्यांना तो सूर सापडायला वेळ लागतो. करिअर विषयी ते थोडेसे, म्हणजे हे आत्ताच नाहीये, मी त्या काळातल्या म्हणजे 2007 सालातल्या विद्यार्थ्यांच्या संदर्भात मी हे बोलते. तर थोडंसं कन्फ्युजन, करिअर विषयी खूप क्लॅरिटी नाही, अशा प्रकारची मुलं माझ्या भोवती मी शिकवत असलेली अशी म्हणजे सायन्सची होती. ह्या उलट मला ह्या आर्ट्सच्या विद्यार्थ्यांबरोबर काम करताना इतका सुंदर वाटलं की त्यांना कोणालाही कसल्याही प्रकारचा कॉम्प्लेक्स, न्यूनगंड असा नव्हता. दे वर व्हेरी कॉन्फिडंट आणि दे हॅड क्लॅरिटी अबाउट देअर करिअर्स, कुठे जायचंय, काय करायचं. म्हणजे मला असं वाटायचं की ह्यांना कसं भीती वाटत नाही आपल्याला कुठे जॉब मिळेल वगैरे, कारण मी त्यांच्यातलीच एक होते आणि मी फ्रेंडली इंटरॅक्शन अनेक वेळा होत असत, म्हणून फक्त कार्यक्रम करणं असं एवढं नव्हतं. त्यामुळे तो एक मला खूप आवडलेला भाग होता त्या संपूर्ण 6 वर्षांच्या काळात, जो जाणवलेला होता की आर्ट्सचे विद्यार्थी ही खूप कॉन्फिडंट असतात आणि त्यांच्या सगळ्या करिअर्स विषयी खूप असते. हा मला भावलेला आणि मला आवडलेला मुद्दा त्या संपूर्ण काळात. आता दुसरा एक प्रश्न मला विचारला की तुम्ही इतके वर्ष नोकरी ह्या क्षेत्रात राहिलात, काही आठवणीत राहणारा प्रसंग किंवा आठवणीत राहणारा विद्यार्थी वगैरे असं विचारलं. तर हे म्हणजे ह्याच्यानंतर कदाचित मला प्रश्न नाही नसेलच बहुतेक. तर ह्या 2 प्रश्नांचे मिळून मी RFSच्या संदर्भात उत्तर देऊ इच्छिते. ते असं की मगाशी मी म्हटलं की सौमिल शुक्ल पहिल्या वर्षी नाही म्हणाला, दुसऱ्या वर्षी तो सेक्रेटरी झाला RFSचा. त्यांनी बरेच कार्यक्रम केले, नंतरच्या सेक्रेटरीजने सुद्धा खूप चांगले कार्यक्रम केले. ते दुसरं वर्ष संपताना जेव्हा आम्ही शेवटचं जे आपलं नेहमीचं काम असतं, अकाउंट सगळे लिहून काढणं, बिल्स वर्षभरातल्या ऍक्टिव्हिटीजची एकत्र करणं, ते लिहून काढणं, ते सबमिट करणं खाली ऑफिसला, ह्या सगळ्या गोष्टी आम्ही दोघं मिळून करत होतो. आम्ही बोलत असताना तो अचानक मला म्हणाला, मॅडम मला तुमच्या पाया पडायचंय. म्हटलं का रे, काय झालं? आता आपण ते बिल्स वगैरे करतोय तर का तुला असं करायचंय? तर तो मला म्हणाला की तुम्हाला आठवत असेल, तुम्ही मागच्या वर्षी मला सेक्रेटरी होशील का असं विचारलं होतं आणि मी झालो नाही, कारण माझ्याबरोबर नचिकेत आला होता आणि तो मला असं म्हणाला. आता मगाशीच मी सांगितलं की नचिकेत फॅमिली ची ओळख असल्यामुळे त्याला थोडी बॅकग्राऊंड माझी माहिती होती, म्हणजे आमच्या घराची. तर मला सौमिल असं म्हणाला की नचिकेत मला असं म्हणाला की अरे ह्या बाई आता RFSच्या इन्चार्ज झाल्या, म्हणजे आता RFSचं RSS होणार असं त्यांनी सांगितलं. हो, म्हणजे हे RFS राहणार नाही, RSS राहणार. तर म्हणून मी तुम्हाला नाही सांगितलं आणि मी तुम्हाला वर्षभर ऑब्झर्व केलं. मी म्हणजे इनफॅक्ट त्यांनी माझी परीक्षा घेतली, थोडक्यात सांगायचं झालं तर. आणि मला असं वाटलं की असं काहीच नाही, नचिकेत जे म्हणला त्याच्यात काही तथ्य नाहीये. तुम्ही इनफॅक्ट इतक्या उत्तम रीतीने, खूप चांगल्या रीतीने आम्हाला सांभाळून घेतलं, आमचे कार्यक्रम आम्ही जे म्हटलं त्याला सपोर्ट केला आणि ते कार्यक्रम करून घेतले, करू दिले, आम्हाला सर्व प्रकारचं स्वातंत्र्य दिलं. त्यामुळे मग मी दुसऱ्या वर्षी व्हायचं ठरवलं आणि मी झालो, सेक्रेटरी झालो असं मला म्हणायला. म्हटलं मग तर म्हणे पण मॅडम अतिशय अगदी त्रासिक चेहरा करून की हो मी तुमची परीक्षा घेतली आणि मला जेव्हा खात्री झाली की हे असं काही नाहीये, RSS काही होणार नाही ह्याची खात्री झाली, तेव्हाच मी सेक्रेटरी व्हायचं कबूल केलं. पण मॅडम तुमचा कलर खरंच कोणता, असं त्यांनी मला प्रश्न विचारला. खरंच तुमचा कलर कोणता? तर मी त्याला म्हटलं की माझा कलर हा शिक्षकाचा, मला कुठलाच कलर नाहीये इथे, मी शिक्षक आहे इथे आणि मी शिक्षक या नात्यानेच राहणार आणि कोणतीही ऍक्टिव्हिटी करणार. त्यामुळे मला ते एका परीने एक कॉम्प्लिमेंट मिळाल्यासारखं वाटलं की जे काम मी केलं ते मी अतिशय न्यूट्रल म्हणजे न्यूट्रल म्हणण्यापेक्षा माझ्या कसल्याही बॅकग्राऊंडचा कसलाही परिणाम न होता मी मुलांना सर्वांना इतकी आपली वाटले आणि त्यांच्याकडनं काम करून घेऊ शकले, त्यांच्या बरोबर काम करू शकले, ह्याचा मला आनंद वाटला. हा प्रसंग माझ्या कायम स्मरणात राहील असा आहे की तो अजूनही मला त्याचा चेहरा आठवतो की पण मॅडम तुमचा खरा कलर कोणता, आणि मी शांतपणे म्हणते त्याला की माझा कलर शिक्षकाचा.
नक्कीच त्या 6 वर्षाच्या कार्यकर्ते जेवढे पण स्टुडंट्स होते RFS मध्ये, ते त्यांना खूप आठवणीचं असणार ते अनुभव तो पूर्ण. आणि त्यातलीच एक स्टुडंट आज आपल्यासोबत आहे आणि चॅटबॉक्स मध्ये तिने घातलं सुद्धा आहे की ती स्टुडंट मेंबर होती RFS ची, नंदिनी गिरीश म्हणून आहे.
My dear, I'm a staff with Ruia College now in the Department of Bioanalytical Sciences. But ma'am, yes, मी तुमच्या बरोबर काम केलंय मॅम सौम्यला आणि आपण सगळे असताना.
हो मला आठवत नाही. नंदिनी.
हो मॅम.
हो बरोबर, तू अमृता आणि तुम्ही दोघी तिघी जणी होतात, आठवलं आता. तुमचे फोटो पण फिल्म आय मध्ये आहेत.
येस मॅम
आहे, आठवलं मला.
निधी आणि संजना आता रॅपिड क्वेश्चन
हो,
घ्या,
हो,
कारण
हो,
या
हो,
झूम
हो, हो.
अकाउंटला एक 7 वाजता सेशन आहे त्यांना, तर आपला बाकीचाही कार्यक्रम पूर्ण होईल.
अच्छा लगेच मी आता घेते. Now so panel we have a small surprise rapid fire plan for all of you. You just have to give a short answer for every question we ask. So Mosina ma'am, we'll start with you.
Oh my God.
So are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so first of all, history or food history?
History through food history.
What is your favorite dish in the whole world?
In the whole world, you won't know about it. It is very typical Islamic dish that is called khichda, which we make during the Muharram, month of Muharram. It is one dish meal and purely of Arabic origin. And of course, being Kokni Muslim, we have our version of khichda, and that I love very much. And I'm going to make it tomorrow. You are invited.
Comfort food for soul.
It is yes.
And one favorite joint outside Ruia, any?
One favorite
food joint outside of India, outside of Ruia. Sorry.
Food joint outside Ruia is DP.
Of course. I think that is a staple.
DP, no, DP not only for the food, but it is a meeting place for us. So DP.
Oh, yes. Okay, now Aarti ma'am, coming towards you. The first question I want to ask is the most disliked subject in school.
For me, all. Maybe maths.
Okay. Yeah. Would you rather correct one horrendous paper, or would you correct 100 good papers?
See, I would maybe correct that horrible paper and improve him.
Good.
Try and improve him. Yes, try and improve it. Try.
And the major question of all people who go to Matunga: Manis or Ramashray?
Money.
Yes.
Amazing. Over to you, Nidhi.
ओके, या ज्योती मॅम, हा तुमच्यासाठी रॅपिड फायर आहे. आपण तर हा तुमच्यासाठी पहिला प्रश्न आहे. तुमचा आवडता चित्रपट? नाही, सोपं. एका शब्दात तुम्ही उत्तर देऊ शकाल असं आहे. तुमचा आवडता चित्रपट?
हा सर्वात खूप कठीण प्रश्न आहे, सगळेच आवडलेलेच बघितलेले.
एक कुठचा असा येतोय लक्षात लगेचच असा आहे का?
सर्वात शेवटी मी एकटीने पाहिलेला सिनेमा म्हणजे रंगरसिया.
अच्छा, ओके.
राजा रवी वर्मनच्या ह्याच्यावर आहे आधारित तो.
ओके.
राजा.
दुसरा प्रश्न मला वाटतं अजून थोडा डिफिकल्ट असेल, पण एक जर तुम्हाला निवडायला सांगितलं तर काय निवडाल? फिल्म सोसायटी की सायन्स असोसिएशन?
फिल्म सोसायटी.
अच्छा. आणि तिसरा प्रश्न हा असा स्टुडंट पॉइंट ऑफ व्ह्यू लाईक असा आहे, लाईक ऑर्गॅनिक केमिस्ट्री की इनऑर्गॅनिक केमिस्ट्री?
मी दोन्ही नाही शिकवलं, मी एन्व्हायरमेंटल केमिस्ट्री शिकवलं.
ओके, सो या, अँड थँक्यू ज्योती मॅम, छान उत्तर होते. थँक्यू मोसिना मॅम, थँक्यू आरती मॅम.
Thank you very much.
And guys, that was our end of our interview segment with our wonderful teachers. We take immense pleasure to have had this opportunity to conduct these interviews and learn a little more about our teachers. I thank you all for your time and enthusiasm in today's interaction. Back to you, Nidhi.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Sanjana and Nidhi, and all the three teachers. It was indeed a lot of fun knowing more about our professors. So up next, we have a classical dance performance to captivate the audience with some gracious moves. So let us welcome our teacher, Mrs. Nandini Girish. Thank you so much. That was an amazing performance. So up next, as we all know that music is the literature of heart and it commences where speech ends. So let us have a song by our teacher, Mrs. Shivani Yardak.
क्या हुआ? अम्मा तुम दवा नहीं पियो, कहाँ रे? पहले दवाई पियो.
I request everyone to mute themselves before the performance.
Good evening, everyone. This is Shivani Vartak. I teach logic in junior college. Respected principal ma'am, vice principal ma'am, senior teachers, and all my dear teacher colleagues, wishing you all a very happy.
Hi, can you just adjust the volume, please? It's not audible.
For organizing this program for us today. I am actually here to sing for you all. So when I was thinking which would be an appropriate song to sing today, the first song that came to my mind was this very positive evergreen song. So I'm just going to go ahead and sing that, and let's see how many of you can recognize the song within the first 10 seconds. So here it goes. राजू आए तो सन्नाटा छाए तो टिक टिक करे घड़ी सुनो, दूर कहीं गुजरे रेल किसी पुल से गूंजे धड़ाधड़ी सुनो, संगीत है ये संगीत है,
Thank you so much, ma'am. That was a melodious performance. We really loved it a lot. So up next, we have some really fun games upcoming for our teachers, which would be conducted by Karthik Kadam from the team RCU.
So should I start? Am I audible?
Yes, Karthik.
Yeah. So hello everyone and a very good evening. So a teacher affects eternity and brings out the best in students in all aspects, whether it be the curriculum, the extracurricular activities, or the co-curricular activities. Teachers, here we are with a set of challenges for you all. Obviously, it is not as brainstorming as yours, but yes, we have tried our best to match your level. So here comes the very first challenge for yours. I mean, our very first game. का नाम है Virtual Scavenger Hunt. So I request each and every teacher to participate in this game enthusiastically and yes, enjoy it as well. So moving on towards the rules. Yeah, next slide please. Yeah, so the rules is during each round, the host will announce an item you must search your house for. The second is as soon as the host announces an item, you must first decode the clue and then begin your search. Teachers should note that you have to decode the clue and then you have to search for the item. The third is the first person to return with the item turn on their camera and who shows clearly the item wins 10 points. I mean, like you have to first you have to decode the clue, then find the item, and then you have to bring in front of the screen and you have to show the item clearly. The one who does this first wins 10 points. And each and everyone who shows after the first one will get 5 points each. And yes, for our convenience, that one who brings the item first can speak his name, like I have brought her name or his name specifically. Yeah. So all the very best to the teachers. And moving on to the next slide, the first question is: I am the new normal. I save lives. So teachers, any guesses?
Oximeter.
No.
Mask.
Sanitizer.
Yeah, the answer is right. Yeah, now you can move on.
I have. Can I show it on video?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You have to show it on video and then you get 10 points.
So this is a mask.
Yeah.
That is very nice. So Durga ma'am gets 10 points. Any other
Here
teacher?
it is. Thank you.
Yeah.
The teachers who want to get 5 points?
So have everyone showed it?
So let's move ahead with the second clue.
Yeah. So keep me fed, full and fed. Take me with you wherever you go. Just make sure I never run low. Yeah.
Battery? A power bank or a battery?
Yeah.
A power bank or a battery?
Very close,
No.
but not the right answer.
Mobile?
Yeah.
Phone, mobile.
No.
It's mobile.
No.
No. Let's give you a second clue.
Yeah. So the next clue is
Wi-Fi.
No. So for the same question, the second clue is like it is filled with notes, coins, and cards.
Wallet?
Wallet.
Yeah. Can you just show it? So it will be better. The one who shows first.
Yes, so Niranjan sir gets 10 points.
This is my wallet.
This is my wallet.
It's quite filled. So let's
So
go
should
for
we-
the second clue. Third question.
Third question. Yeah. I am black and white, but I am red everywhere. Buy me to get your daily share.
The answer is newspaper.
Yeah.
Newspaper.
Can you show it?
Here we go.
Oh.
It's a newspaper.
Yeah. Shivani. I guess it's Shivani.
We need
So
to see the newspaper. Like, can you just turn your
yeah.
video on?
Hello.
Next slide, please. Let's go to the other question.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
so the next question is, your phone needs some juice too. If you break my dog, you're in for a little shock.
Is that
Charger.
charger?
Yeah, it's charger.
absolutely right. Niranjan
Yeah.
sir, 10 points more.
Charger.
Yeah,
Thank
Yes,
you.
Durga
yeah,
ma'am.
yeah, sure. That's nice. Yeah. Now we move further. Yeah, I am right there with you wherever you are. I jingle and jangle in your pocket. Use me whenever you have to lock it.
Correct answer is keys.
Yeah.
Sorry, everyone else. Keys.
Oh,
Yeah.
Niranjan sir and Durga ma'am. Anyone
Yeah.
else?
I guess it's
See,
Shivani ma'am.
ma'am is all prepped up. Somehow she
Yeah.
knows what all we are going to ask.
No
Yeah.
questions were leaked. Don't worry.
So I guess
let's
we
go
should.
to the next question.
Yeah. I may have eyes, but I can't really see. Come on, any guesses?
Glasses. Is it potato?
Yeah. Actually, I guess Shivani ma'am guessed it right. It's a potato. But where is the? I mean, where's the? Is the? Oh, yeah. Shivani ma'am actually brought it. Yeah, she bought. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, even Durga ma'am has that. So should we move on, or is someone remaining still?
Karthik, I feel your network connection is a bit loose, so I'll take over the other question, okay?
Yeah, totally fine.
Great. Okay, next slide, please. Working from home, I've got your back. Take me anywhere, I'm easy to pack. While you work, why don't you play a little song?
It's a laptop.
Ah, that is correct answer.
That's the correct answer.
Yeah, here's my laptop and my tab. So yeah.
Okay. Niranjan sir, Durga ma'am, that's a quite tough competition.
Yeah.
Great. So next question, please. Look at my face, I am somebody. Look at my back, I am nobody.
Come on, any guesses?
Mirror.
Is that mirror?
That's the
Yes,
yeah,
mirror.
that's the right answer. Yeah.
Here it is.
Oh, Durga ma'am, you're the first one to get 10 points. Niranjan sir, any luck? Even Shivani ma'am. Let's go back to the next question. Let's go ahead to the next question. My words number quite many, like pen, pent, and penny. My title you will discover is explained under my cover.
Any guesses?
Is it dictionary?
Yes, that's right. Dictionary.
Yeah,
I
that's
just get
right.
it.
What is it?
Dictionary. Oh, Shivani ma'am has got the dictionary first. Congratulations. The point goes to Shivani ma'am.
Thank you.
And Durga ma'am.
Yes, I was searching, but I couldn't.
No issue. No
That's
problem.
fine. That's fine.
Next question, please. Put your head on.
Pillow.
Pillow.
Okay, that's Niranjan sir, Durga ma'am, and Shivani ma'am also, you guessed it. That's right.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, great. Next question, please. Okay, this is a very, very difficult question. So we need to think
Yeah.
about the combination of a friend and a mother would be none other than a
Teacher.
Teacher.
that is right.
Yeah.
We would really
That's the
request
right answer.
all the teachers to on their cameras. We would love to see a gorgeous
Here
face.
I am.
Yay! 10 points for everyone. Yes, thank you so much. Next slide, please. Thank you all the teachers for taking part in this, and it was so much fun. And this was presented to you by Ruia Student Council, and let's move ahead and continue with your amazing event. Thank you.
Just, sorry to interrupt, but just a small announcement that the winners of this game will be announced before the second game starts. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Karthik and Purva. It was really fun seeing our teachers all being competitive and enjoying the game. And we have been calculating the points, so you'll get to know them as soon as possible. So moving ahead, as we all know, music gives soul to the universe, wings to the mind, and flight to the imagination, and life to everything. So now we have a group song by bioanalytical science teachers, Gauri Risbut ma'am, Dhanshri Joshi ma'am, and Sachin Palekar sir.
तळहाताच्या रेषानी सहज सुखाका भोगी कुणी तळहाताच्या रेषानी सहज सुखाका भोगी कुणी स्वयं प्रकाशी तू तारा, स्वयं प्रकाशी तू तारा, चैतन्याचा गाभारा, भरपंखातून स्वप्न उद्याचे, भरपंखातून स्वप्न उद्याचे, झेप घेरे पाखरा, उजळून घे साधका, मन मंदिरा तेजाने उजळून घे साधका, मन मंदिरा, मन मंदिरा, मन मंदिरा.
Wow, that was indeed a marvelous performance by our very talented teachers. So next up, we have another musical performance by our teacher, Urmila Munna.
Dear students, thank you all for all the support that you have been showing to all the teachers. You all have been enlightening us throughout. Remember to be kind, helpful, and most of all, healthy. Please keep learning and best wishes to you all for your future. On the occasion of Teachers' Day, I would like to present to you a small and a beautiful and a very melodious song, which is one of my favorite songs. I hope you will all like it.
तूने यूं रंगीले कैसा जादू किया, पिया पिया बोली मत वाला जिया, तूने यूं रंगीले कैसा जादू किया, पिया पिया बोली मत वाला जिया, बाहों में छुपा के क्या किया रे पिया, ओ तूने यूं रंगीले कैसा जादू किया, पिया पिया बोली मत वाला जिया. पास बुला के गले से लगा के तूने तो बदल डाली दुनिया, नहीं है नजारे नहीं इशारे रही ना वो कल वाली दुनिया, पास बुला के गले से लगा के तूने तो बदल डाली दुनिया, नहीं है नजारे नहीं इशारे रही ना वो कल वाली दुनिया, सपने दिखा के क्या किया मोरे पिया, ओ तूने यूं रंगीले कैसा जादू किया, पिया पिया बोले मत वाला जिया.
I hope you will enjoy the song. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for that Lovely performance. Up next, we have a classical Nritya Natya by Tanvi Kadam.
योग सिद्धाय सिद्ध बुद्धाय भद्रभावाय ही नमः विश्वपूज्याय पूज्य भावाय शर्मखंडाय ही नमः वागीश्वराय वागंभीराय वाग्मिताय ही नमः गुरुदेवाय गुरुवक्त्राय गुरुचरणाय ही नमः परब्रह्माय ब्रह्मरूपाय रूपशुद्धाय ही नमः गुरुदेवाय गुरुवक्त्राय गुरुचरणाय ही नमः परब्रह्माय ब्रह्मरूपाय रूपशुद्धाय ही नमः गुरुध्यानाय गुरुस्पर्शाय ध्यानसिद्धाध्वने गुरुशुभ्राय शुभरत्नाय रत्नत्रैकर्णे श्रुतपाराय श्रुतसाराय श्रुतप्रदायिने गुरुगौरवाय मोक्षकन्दाय देवतेजोभनवे गुरुदेवासरिते गुरुज्ञानाम्बे नमः गुरुसाकारसिद्धाय गुरुपरमार्थदायिने धर्ममार्गाय मार्गभद्राय गुणगरिष्ठाय ही नमः ज्ञानमत्ताय ज्ञानयज्ञाय ज्ञानसाराय ही नमः योगसाराय योगकाराय योगचन्द्राय ही नमः गुरुदेवाय गुरुवक्त्राय गुरुचरणाय ही नमः परब्रह्माय ब्रह्मरूपाय रूपशुद्धाय ही नमः गुरुदेवाय गुरुवक्त्राय गुरुचरणाय ही नमः परब्रह्माय ब्रह्मरूपाय रूपशुद्धाय ही नमः पापभीताय विश्वसस्ताय विघ्नतरात्मने महासत्त्वाय कामकुम्भाय सङ्घकार्यपटवे फलानन्दाय वाचम्यमाय दुःखसत्राय मुनिस्थाय योगदाताय शुद्धकृपालवे गुरुमुक्ति साधकाय गुरुज्ञानामृतवर्षिणे क्रियाशक्तिसिद्धाय गुरुमोहाश्रिवञ्चिताय विश्वजनकाय विश्ववैद्याय विश्वम्भराय ही नमः प्राप्तभावाय कार्यप्राप्ताय कान्द्रकान्ताय ही नमः गुणाकाराय गुणाग्रीवाय गुणविशिष्टाय ही नमः गुरुदेवाय गुरुवक्त्राय गुरुचरणाय ही नमः परब्रह्माय ब्रह्मरूपाय रूपशुद्धाय ही नमः
Wow, Tanvi, that was a very graceful performance, I must say. Now we have another round of our games for our teachers by the Financial Secretary Purva Gavde. Over to you, Purva.
Thank you so much. Can you present the screen? Okay. So, as we said that the winners of the first game would be announced now, but this little trick, what we would do is that we would include the winners as well in this game, and then at the end we'll discuss and we'll announce the winners. So let's begin. So this game is very simple. The name of the game is the yes or a no game. So the rules are I will ask a person a long series of questions that would normally require the answer yes and no. But you aren't allowed to say either of these words. Okay. So you're not allowed to say yes, no in any language, not allowed to nod or shake your head, and the answer to my question should be something related. For example, I might ask you that do you have any brothers or sister? So basically you would usually answer yes or no, but instead what you have to do is say I have one brother and one sister. Okay, so let's begin. I will ask random teachers from the list and you will have to unmute yourself and play the game with me. Okay. So let's begin. I would request Shivani ma'am to be my first guest.
Okay, so just to be sure again, you will ask a question and then the answer cannot be a nod or a yes or no in any language. I have to make a statement related to your question.
Exactly, absolutely right.
Okay, all right.
Okay, should I start?
Yeah, okay.
That was a good one. Okay. Hi, ma'am, how are you?
I'm good.
Do you enjoy spending time with your family?
Today is actually my father's birthday and my cousins are all here, so we are having a great time.
Oh, is it? So what's like your favorite location to hang out with your family?
Probably a quiet place where we all can make our own noise.
Oh, is it? So recently, have you been to any vacations?
Since the last 2 years, I actually haven't been on a very long vacation, just a weekend getaway.
Okay. Also, ma'am, is it Shilpa with the I?
My name is Shivani,
Oh,
not
okay.
Shilpa.
Okay. You said no.
I said my name is Shivani, not Shilpa.
Yeah, so it's like no, not it all includes. But
But
okay,
I,
fine.
yeah,
We'll
okay,
do
all
a
right.
brownie point. So, what is your favorite dish?
Cake.
Cake. So, if I'm not wrong, do you use maida in cake?
Maida is actually not a healthy option, so I use wheat flour.
So, do you like chocolate frosting or buttercream frosting?
Whipped cream, actually.
Whipped cream. Okay. Whipped creams are usually very sweet, right?
It depends. You have unsweetened whipped cream as well.
Oh, is it? So, ma'am, what's my name?
Purva Gaude.
Okay. And what? How do you pronounce no?
I haven't said that word in a while.
Okay. So I feel we're done with the set of questions, and you did a great job.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
This is fun. Thank you for taking the efforts to organize this. There's
Our pleasure,
one day where you guys are on the other side and questioning us. So it's fun to answer to you all. Thanks
Thank
a
you
lot.
so much, ma'am. It was our pleasure. Durga, ma'am, can I have you on stage?
Yes, yes.
Okay, great.
Sure.
So the rules are the same.
Yes.
Ma'am, I just realized you've joined from two accounts. Is that right?
I have joined through laptop only.
Okay. Is your Wi-Fi working?
My Wi-Fi is very good.
Okay. Where do you stay?
I stay at Malad.
Malad is quite far from Dadar, right?
I take 1 hour for traveling.
Oh, is it? Do you think you'll win this competition?
I think so. I'm hoping so. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
What's the opposite of sit?
Stand,
Sleep,
wake up,
dark,
light,
difficult,
easy,
yes.
N-O.
Okay.
I didn't say that word.
You're not supposed to say I know. But this is good. Your efforts were really great, but unfortunately, you were not supposed to say no.
Okay. Okay.
That was really. Thank you so much, ma'am, for participating.
Thank you. I also enjoyed a lot. Thank you.
Um, Next, can I have? Can I have Sandhya Menon, ma'am?
Yes, dear.
Great, ma'am. Ma'am, are you ready?
I guess so.
Okay. Did you understand the game?
I believe so.
Do you teach maths?
I teach biology.
So biology is a lot of theory, right?
It is both theory and practical.
So I'm assuming it's your favorite subject.
It is, yes, it is. Oh, I said it.
That was great effort. It was really fun playing with you. Thank you so much for unmuting. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so okay, let's have Niranjan sir.
Yes, hi. Bolo.
Okay, hi sir. How are you, sir?
All well, thank you. What about you?
I'm doing great. Sir, are you sitting in the window?
I'm on my chair, my working chair.
Okay. So, do you what's your favorite dish?
Pav bhaji.
Pav bhaji. So do you like butter in it?
I like little butter.
Okay. Do you watch movies?
I do.
And what's your favorite one?
Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, believe it or not.
Okay. And have you watched any movies in the theater recently?
The last movie that I watched in theater was Uri.
Okay, Uri. That was a quite great movie. Did you like it?
I did.
You did. Okay, that is nice. So, what's the opposite of yes?
What's the opposite of?
Yes.
Okay. In the negative?
Okay. And what are the two words that are said to not repeat or not use in the competition?
It is against the rules of the competition to say those words.
It's quite a good answer. And sir, did you like this game?
I appreciated it.
Okay. Do you think you'll win this?
I believe so.
Okay, I think you did because the questions were done, and congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
So yeah, that's all from my side, and congratulations to all the winners. And I would like to announce that Shivani ma'am and Durga ma'am, you are the winners of the first competition. So congratulations, and the gift would be sent.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I would like to thank RSC for giving this opportunity. And let's continue with this amazing program. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Purva, for such mind-tickling games. I hope our teachers pretty much enjoyed it thoroughly. So, moving ahead, rain and dance are one of the best combination you can ever find to make your mind peaceful and calm from a busy and stressful schedule. So, we have Shravani Kelskar performing before us a beautiful Marathi song on rain.
कधी तू रिमझिम झरणारी बरसात, कधी तू रिमझिम झरणारी बरसात, कधी तू कोसळत्या धारा, थैमाना वारा, बिजलीची नक्षी अंबरात, सळसळत्या लाटा, भिजलेल्या वाटा, चिंब पावसाची ओली रात, कधी तू रिमझिम झरणारी बरसात, कधी तू रिमझिम झरणारी बरसात. कधी तू अंग अंग मोहणारी, आसमंत दळवणारी, रात राणी वेड्या जंगलात, कधी तू अंग अंग मोहणारी, आसमंत दळवणारी, रात राणी वेड्या जंगलात, कधी तू हिरव्या चाफ्याच्या पाकळ्या, कधी तू रिमझिम झरणारी बरसात, कधी तू कोसळत्या धारा, थैमान वारा, बिजलीची नक्षी अंबरात, सळसळत्या लाटा, भिजलेल्या वाटा, चिंब पावसाची ओली रात, कधी तू रिमझिम झरणारी बरसात, कधी तू रिमझिम झरणारी बरसात. कधी तू कळले तरी ना कळणारे, दिसले तरी ना दिसणारे, विरणारे मृगजळ एक क्षणात, कधी तू कळले तरी ना कळणारे, दिसले तरी ना दिसणारे, विरणारे मृगजळ एक क्षणात, कधी तू मिटलेल्या माझ्या पापण्या, कधी तू रिमझिम झरणारी बरसात, कधी तू कोसळत्या धारा, थैमान वारा, बिजलीची नक्षी अंबरात, सळसळत्या लाटा, भिजलेल्या वाटा, चिंब पावसाची ओली रात, कधी तू रिमझिम झरणारी बरसात, कधी तू रिमझिम झरणारी बरसात. थँक्यू.
Thank you, Shabni, for that euphonious performance. We all absolutely loved it. As we all know that Lavani is one of the ancient folk art of Maharashtra. It is a combination of traditional song and dance, specifically on the beats of dholki. Lavani is performed on powerful rhythms, yet it's very graceful. So here we have a Lavani performance by Rutuja Shinde, which is choreographed by her guru, Dipali Vichare.
चालताना पदर झाडी हा नेसली पितांबरा जरी ग नेसली पितांबरा जरी ग नेसली पितांबरा जरी जरी गजर लाल साडी जरी गजर तारी लाल साडी जरी गजर तारी लाल साडी ग चालताना पदर झाडी नेसली पितांबरा जरी ग नेसली पितांबरा जरी बाण मारी दुरून हृदय फोडी ग बाण मारी दुरून हृदय फोडी ग जशी फुलली चाफ्याची कळी ग जशी फुलली चाफ्याची कळी ग चाफ्याची कळी ग चाफ्याची कळी ग नेसली पितांबरा जरी ग नेसली पितांबरा जरी जरी गजर तारी लाल साडी जरी गजर तारी लाल साडी ग चालताना पदर झाडी नेसली पितांबरा जरी ग नेसली हार नेसली ग नेसली
Thank you so much, Rutuja, for that lovely performance. So, that was the end of our amazing array of performances. We come to the end of today's event. I would just like to take a moment and say that God understood our thirst for knowledge and our need to be led by someone wiser. He needed a heart of compassion, of encouragement, and patience, someone who would accept the challenge regardless of the opposition, someone who could see the potential and believe in the best in others. So he made teachers. We thank you, professors, for being our guiding light and an immense source of inspiration that makes us strive to be the better version of ourselves each day. We truly appreciate your presence in enriching all our lives. I would like to take a moment and thank all our teachers and students and everyone who joined our event from the YouTube live stream and for being a part of this event and an amazing audience and making this event a successful one. Once again, thank you so much.
Thank you very much. It's been a really very great experience for all of us. And on behalf of Dr. Anushree Lokur, I thank all of you. Madam has some meetings to attend, so she couldn't stay back till the end of the program. But I, on behalf of her and on behalf of all the teachers, thank all of you for this great experience that we had. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you, Varsha madam. Thanks a lot. We will end now because I think there is another event on this Zoom. So thank you all once again, and happy Teachers Day, which is actually tomorrow. So happy Teachers Day to all. Thank you. Thank you.
Happy Teachers Day. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.